Hey everybody, my name's Silver and welcome back for more My Hero anime reviews here on the channel. This episode today we are going to go over season 3 episode number 23, and my good golly god damn it bro, I am so hyped for this shit. But before we do even begin with the anime reviews for season 3 episode number 23, if you guys are hyped and ready for more My Hero Academia, Boku No Hero Academia anime reviews, make sure to hit that like button for your boys, well, consider subscribing to the channel for more anime game related content. And also, before we do begin, if you guys want me to go over any other anime that you might have in mind that is new, go ahead and let me know in the comment section below and I might just get to that. But now we are going to start. Okay, if you guys remember in the last review that we did, which was episode number 22, they kind of teased the fight, DEKU versus BAKUGO part 2. They teased the fight in the last episode. Everybody got their provisional license except for like 2 people out of UA, which was BAKUGO and Todoroki, and some people from Shiketsu, yada yada yada. They went back and Bakugo was like, hey yo, step outside, we need to talk about your quirk. Bakugo ended up taking DEKU to ground beta, and then he was like, hey yo bro, this is where we first fought, let's fight again. I need to see, you know, what Bakugo literally needs to just take shit off his chest. So he's gonna use DEKU as a punching bag, and you know, obviously he was gonna get away with it because of the fact that, you know, DEKU's weak and Bakugo's not. Like, that's been the story between DEKU and Bakugo. But this episode number 23, literally started off back with the whole, hey yo, let's fight. But Deku's sitting here like, bro, why do we have to fight? Okay, why? I don't get it. If you like, why now, if anything? Because yo can literally just wait until, you know, they get like a little training session or a private training ground so they can go and fight like that. But you know, somebody would have to watch them just in case, you know, they get too serious and they could stop the fight. Bakugo does not want that. Bakugo wants to take on DEKU 1v1, no holds back, nobody interrupting the fight. That's the whole purpose of why he took him there at that time, because nobody could stop them. Either way though, the fight actually starts a little bit, but Bakugo's like, look dog, if you're not gonna like punch me or anything, I'm just gonna keep on wailing at you. And you know, basically, you know, it's not Bakugo's fault if DEKU gets hurt. So they start the fight. Okay, DEKU obviously is dodging everything. Bakugo's sitting there trying to get like the anger out, because Bakugo mentions a lot of stuff. This episode was really emotional to a point, but the animation for it was fire. The freaking fight was fire, dog. Even the preview for the next episode is probably one of the best damn things that this episode probably could ever give us. Well, other than, you know, like the animation and the fight itself. But still, either way though, the fight goes on. Bakugo starts to ask himself the questions, but you know, obviously they're talking out loud because that's what anime characters do. And he's like, bro, he was like, why did All Might lose his powers? Because of me. Because if I was strong enough, I would not have gotten captured back during the training arc saga when they were in the forest. He would not have had to fight All for One and then lose his powers. Bakugo's literally sitting there confused, basically saying, hey yo, the number one hero that I look up to as well, lost his powers, lost his quirk because of me. So that right there is weighing a heavy toll on Bakugo. He's been thinking about that shit ever since it happened. And Deku's sitting there like, whoa, I never thought that, you know, you felt like this before. Because if you guys did not know, Deku and Bakugo have been friends since kindergarten. They're probably like high school students right now. I don't know why I wanted to say college, but they're most definitely high school students right now. And they've never actually communicated with each other. Of course, you've always seen in flashbacks Deku chasing after Bakugo because Bakugo was cool. You know, Bakugo had his quirk back in like kindergarten or some shit like that. And Deku always admired Bakugo just because of how strong he is. Even though Bakugo tried to push him away, Deku would always sit there and chase after him just because he literally admired him. Like, that was his admiration. He wanted to be as strong as Bakugo. Now he wants to be stronger than Bakugo because Deku has a purpose. Deku has a reason for doing everything, and that's for the fact that he can one day face the great evil that is All for One or Shigaraki, because you know, the successor shit that they're doing in this anime. But either way, they start talking about it, they start fighting, and Deku's like, look dog, I guess I really am the only one who can sit here and, you know, who can understand you, who can take your punches, yada yada yada. It's like a Naruto and Sasuke thing, if we're gonna take this to the Naruto sense. This fight right here, if we are gonna take this to the Naruto sense, is exactly like the rooftop fight. However, the big difference between Naruto and My Hero is the fact that they become rivals afterwards. But let me go into, you know, the fight and the reasons for the fight, because Deku now decides to go ahead and fight back. And when Deku fights Bakugo back, Bakugo even starts to get a little bit more annoyed because he's like, bro, I don't understand. Why is it the fact that A, All Might had to lose his powers to me, and B, the guy who's been chasing me this whole entire time, aka Deku, I am now chasing him because of how strong he is. It's so weird because Bakugo wants to be better than Deku. No, Bakugo is strong. Deku wants to be better than Bakugo, and Bakugo wants to be better than Deku. That's rivals. That's what they do. And this episode right here literally solidified it. Because if you guys remember, in past episodes, in past seasons, they've tried to, the teachers in UA, and what I mean by they tried to pair up Deku and Bakugo, but they never had good teamwork because Bakugo always thought lightly of Deku, always thought of him as somebody who would always get in his way. But Deku is now improving, and he's now getting better, and he's now, I want to say, personally, almost on par with Bakugo in terms of strength. But they're basically supposed to be the perfect combo if they can resolve their stuff. So that's what this fight literally is. You have Deku fighting back. He's using his shoot style more. Deku actually thinks when he fights Bakugo, just fights off of instinct. And you can see it, bro. You can see it. The animation for this fight is amazing. You have Bakugo using his explosive quirk. Deku sitting there using his shoot style, which, you know, kicking and everything. He even fake Bakugo. I just said even twice. Oh my goodness, what is wrong with me? But either way, he even faked out Bakugo by using his punches other than his kicks, because Bakugo thought, oh hey, use your shoot style so that you don't have to use your hands anymore. And Deku's like, bro, you forgot. I just use these so that like it doesn't take that much toll on my hands, so he can still do both. They fight, bro. The animation is fire. Bakugo was tossing Deku around. Deku was sitting there, bro. Oh my goodness. Okay. Main thing, okay, because this episode was literally just a fight and whatever stuff afterwards, and I don't want to make this too long, but main thing is they fight. Deku gets better, Bakugo gets better. They literally show the results of their training. However, in one part, Deku starts to get serious and he starts to lose control. Now, what I mean lose control is that he's not thinking before he fights. He's now fighting, I want to say, quote unquote, off of instinct, and by quote unquote I just mean off of me. The anime didn't really say this. However, you can kind of tell that Deku always said in this fight, oh hey, I used to think of what you do. And even Bakugo says, Deku, you think too much before you act, yada yada yada. Now, there's this one instance where Deku was using a 5% shoot style smash. I'm not even gonna call it a smash, but a 5% shoot style, and he just didn't think about what he was going to do. His thoughts were behind his actions, not his thoughts were in front of his actions. His thoughts were behind his actions, meaning that Deku kicked and then he was like, oh shit, this is what's happening, you know, not oh shit, I'm gonna do this and then kick, you know. This right here bumped up Deku for a little amount of, just like a little bit. It bumped Deku's full cowl from 5% to 8%. This right here brings everything, because of course we've always seen ever since they training with Gran Torino, Deku use 5% smash, 5% full cowl, because Deku cannot use 100%, or that's when he starts breaking bodies. That's when he starts breaking shits. We've even seen him use 1000%, or however many zeros were on that last thing when he fought Muscular, and you can see what happened to him then. This time he used at 8%. And he was able to get away with it without actually hurting his body or anything like that. Matter of fact, he fucked up Bakugo's arm, dog. You can see it in the, oh my goodness, bro. It was absolutely amazing. I am so in love, bro. But either way, after that, Bakugo starts to get, I guess you could say, more agile. Because even though Deku is still new with the shoot style, even though he's at 8%, Bakugo's still dodging them a little bit. It's getting real close to him, but he's still dodging it. Either way though, I'm pretty sure the fight kind of ends with them in the air and Deku looking like he's about to win, because like he punched him dead in his fucking face, and Bakugo was like, no, I'm not gonna lose yet, and pinned him to the ground, slammed his ass to the ground, dog. Fire ass animation. But either way, Bakugo pinned him, I won, yada yada yada, and then All Might steps in. Now then, because it was so much fighting going on, I didn't really explain what was happening in between the fights. In between the fights, there was this one robot, because of course they were fighting at ground beta, so obviously there's things like robots people, no, I'm not gonna say people, but there was a bot there checking out the area. He was like, oh shit, 2 students are fighting at ground beta. Let me see whose teachers they are. Oh shit, it's Eraserhead. Yo, Eraserhead, your 2 students are fighting over there at ground beta. Go whoop their ass. You know, go scold them. You know, go give them punishment. Aizawa Sensei ends up walking outside, and All Might stops him, basically saying, hey yo, I've been looking after these 2 ever since they came to UA, because I knew them before UA due to the fact of the slime villain incident. That's when Bakugo was caught by the slime villain and Deku tried to save him, and then All Might came out of nowhere, yada yada yada. That's basically what he's talking about by, oh hey, I knew them from before they got into UA, let me handle this. It takes him the whole entire fight to get there, but either way, he was apparently listening on the fight, and he had to tell Bakugo everything. Bakugo, of course, was curious about Deku's quirk, asking him if he got it from All Might, but Deku never gave him a real answer because he just stayed silent, and that gave Bakugo oh yes, he was. Okay, that's where he got his quirk from, yada yada yada. All Might came in, he explained everything. He explained the reason why he gave up his quirk. He explained like the fight that he had back with All For One originally that gave him the injury. He explained who he wanted to give his quirk to in terms of like, hey, I chose Deku because of this reason. He literally explained everything to Bakugo. And Bakugo was like, look, how many people know? It turns out it's literally just Recovery Girl, and it's Recovery Girl, the principal, All Might, Deku, and now Bakugo. And Bakugo's like, look, I'm not gonna tell anybody. This is y'all's secret. I'm not gonna fuck up like Deku did, because you know Deku ended up telling Bakugo, but he still didn't believe him, which then gave him the, you know, the insight of, oh shit, maybe this is happening, which then brought up the fight. It's a lot. It is absolutely a lot. And Bakugo's like, look, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm pretty sure he ends up like crying in his arms, or I'm not even gonna say crying in All Might's arms a little bit, but he kind of like slaps him away. He was like, my goal still hasn't changed. I want to be better than you. And Deku, you have the power, you have the quirk of the #1 hero. Why are you losing? You know, if you have the quirk of the strongest hero before, you know, Endeavor became #1. Is that spoilers? I'm not sure. I'm sorry if it is, but either way, you have, you know, the quirk of my #1 hero. You need to not lose. And they start walking back, and Bakugo's telling him all of this, and Deku's like, no, I'm gonna get stronger than you. And Bakugo's like, no, I'm supposed to get stronger than you. Why are you gonna get stronger than me when I'm supposed to get stronger than you? And even All Might recognizes this, oh hey, these 2 are now rivals. They end up going back to UA, and Eraserhead has them in like the little hospital beds where Recovery Girl is, and he like has them up by his quirk, whatever. He's like, yo, who threw the first punch? I understand that All Might said he was going to take care of you, but who threw the first punch? Bakugo said it was him, and even Deku said, I mean, I did kind of throw in a hard punch as well. So they both have punishment for cleaning. I forgot all it was, but 90% of it was just literally cleaning. And they kind of end off the episode. Then they have the credits roll, then they have like the after credits thing, which of course you always want to check the after credits just in case, you know, it's not just the preview. And the after credits was everybody at UA like, oh shit, y'all fought, and now for punishment you have to clean for, I think Deku has to clean for 3 weeks, and Bakugo has to clean for 4 weeks on probation. No, they're on house arrest. That's what it is. Deku's on house arrest for 3 weeks, Bakugo's on house arrest for 4 weeks. And everybody's like, oh shit, well, why'd you do that? Oh my god, you guys are so stupid, yada yada. But either way, thank you for cleaning. And while they're cleaning, Deku's like, hey, my shoot style, how was it? It takes a while for Bakugo to actually answer him, but he answers them at that. He's like, oh yeah, it took you a minute to actually wind up your kick, which, I mean, it kind of sucks because even Bakugo was able to dodge it. But either way, work on that, you'll be fine. And Bakugo got a little bit scared, or no, he didn't say he got scared. He said he got mad when Deku started to switch it up between his punches and his kicks. And Deku was like, thank you, I see, yada yada yada. They ended off the episode. This episode was so freaking good, dog. I highly recommend that you watch this. Again, I'm kind of sorry if I kind of spoiled you guys for who the #1 hero is. It kind of makes sense because, I mean, he was #2 and now he's #1, but that's just me trying to solidify making a mistake. But either way, hopefully that's not too much spoilers to you guys. Either way, though, I'm not done yet because the preview. If you guys follow me on Twitter, _TheKingMalik98_, you know how I feel about season 4. You know it. I watched this episode literally earlier today when it came out. I'm not even sure if I'm actually going to upload this today or tomorrow. Hopefully it's going to be this afternoon. But either way, you guys saw it, okay? You guys, if you guys follow me on Twitter, you saw how I feel. In the next episode, they go over the great 3, the big 3. That's what they're called. Mirio and 2 other people. You don't have to care about the 2 other people because you only have to care about Mirio. And they showed off Chisaki in the, oh my, they showed off Chisaki in the preview. They showed off, what's his face? What's his, no, come on. Not Stain, what's his face? Dobby, yes! They showed off Dobby in the preview. They showed off everything in the preview, but most of all, we saw a screenshot, a clip, a little small clip of Chisaki. If you guys do not know who Chisaki is, favorite villain. Shout out to Overhaul. If you want, look him up. But you know, that might be spoilers, but hey, you looked it up, so it's your thing. That all is going to be season 4. The next episode is episode 24. It's probably going to be the season finale. Of course, we're going to go over it, but either way, I gotta go. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you did enjoy, do not forget to hit that like button for your boy, as well as consider subscribing to the channel for more anime game related content, as well as more reviews here on the channel. Again, if you want me to review another anime of your choice, go ahead and let me know in the comment section below, and I might just get to it. I do watch a lot of anime, which is probably one of the main reasons why I haven't been uploading, and I'm sorry about that. Also, on your screen right now, you probably see Boku No Hero Academia Once Justice gameplay. Yes, I do have the game. I'm telling you guys this right now, just in case you guys also watch Let's Plays. Boku No Hero Academia Once Justice Let's Play starts Sunday the 16th. Be there or be square. I'ma go. My name's Silver. Have a good day. Have a good night, wherever you are. And I will see you all next time.